Cristiano Ronaldo, the man who turned self-admiration into performance art. Picture, if you will, ancient Greek mythology rewritten with football boots and hair gel. Here we have a man so perfectly sculpted, he makes Michelangelo's David look like he's been skipping leg day. The fascinating thing about CR7 isn't just his athletic prowess, it's how he's turned narcissism into a brand more valuable than most small nations' GDP. Consider his celebration, SIUUU, a war cry that somehow manages to be both triumphant and desperately seeking approval. It's rather like Narcissus shouting, "Look at me," at his reflection, except the pool is replaced by several billion social media followers. The delicious irony is that his obsession with perfection actually worked. He's like a self-help book that gained sentience and started scoring hat tricks. Visualize success, they say. Well, Ronaldo visualized it so hard he probably sees himself lifting trophies when he closes his eyes to blink. His career is essentially a hero's journey written by a marketing team. Cristiano Ronaldo represents more than just a footballer. He embodies the evolution of modern athletics. His career traces a remarkable arc from a skinny kid in Madeira to one of the most successful athletes in history. The boy from Madeira, who transformed himself into a global brand so powerful that even his bench warming makes international headlines. He's the living embodiment of fake it till you make it, except he never stopped faking it even after he made it. He turned personal branding into an art form, building the CR7 empire that extends far beyond football. His social media presence alone generates more engagement than many global corporations. His statistics defy logic: over 800 career goals, multiple Champions League titles, international success with Portugal, and records that seemed unbreakable until he decided they weren't. Perhaps his greatest contribution is showing that talent alone isn't enough. It's the relentless drive to improve that turns good players into legends. His famous 3 a.m. workouts and strict dietary regime have influenced a generation of athletes. Ronaldo redefined what it means to be a footballer. He transformed himself into a perfect athletic specimen through an unprecedented commitment to physical conditioning and technical refinement.